And we're back. It's MLG Championship Sunday. We're getting ready for the losers bracket finals between our third-seeded final boss and the fifth-seeded Believe the Hype. I'm sorry, it's the fifth-seeded Believe the Hype and the sixth-seeded final boss. They used to be the third seed to the last tournament. All right, but guys, here we go. Final boss. They just lost to Instinct, but now they're in the loser bracket finals against Believe the Hype, a fresh series here. What are we going to expect to see?
Well, we're going to see a lot of aggressive play out of Believe the Hype here, Chris. This team just went through hell and high water with the losers bracket. They're ready to play against a team like Final Boss.
These two teams have never played each other, and that's the most exciting thing about this matchup is you're going to see two fresh squads. Nobody has played Believe the Hype. Final Boss has played everybody. It's going to be interesting to see if they could challenge, play around that style, see if they could make adjustments like they did against Triggers Down. Final Boss could then win.
All right, absolutely. Believe the Hype, definitely going to be a challenge for them. And guys, let's take a look at our team lineups here, starting with Believe the Hype. They're going to be wearing red for this match. Guys, Believe the Hype, they're led by Maniac. Of course, you have Demon D, the incredible Slayer. He has one of the best snipers in the league. A pure gangster. I know he is your favorite player on this team to watch, D-Mac. And of course, Destin, the always incredible support player. He will be rounding out that roster. And now we got to take a look at the blue team. You just saw them play up against Instinct. That's Final Boss. Victory X, Fear Itself, their main slayer. The new addition of I Got Your Pistola. And the ever popular in Columbus, Ohio, his hometown, Ogre 2.
But you know, it's really going to be on Fear Itself, like I stressed at the last game in the Team Slayer. It's on Fear Itself to really step his game up.
All right, guys, well, it looks like the players are ready. Let's not wait. Let's go right into game number one. It's going to be Capture the Flag on the pit. So there you see Capture the Flag on the pit. You just saw it against Instinct. Final Boss looking to recover here. It's going to be the first team to cap 3 times. The overshield's down low, the rockets in the middle, the snipers on both sides, and we are getting this game started with a pure gangster from Believe the Hype. And here comes APG right off the start, going for those rockets, and you see Final Boss, they gave up the rockets last game. They're going out aggressively for him this time. Unfortunately, Destin is going to get the double kill, and now we got the rockets in the hands of APG. Check him out, guys. He is going down low, while it looks like Demon D already has the overshield. Believe the Hype in control of all the power weapons and the power weapons to start this game.
Yeah,
power weapons and the power weapons.
I didn't expect them to get off to this good of a start. What you saw here was, it's almost like a matchmaking strat. They sent a guy down empty as 2 guys push through rockets. You don't see that very often.
Yeah, it was a great opening. However, they couldn't close it, guys, because check this out. They had 3 down. APG's going to get shut down. And now we see as Final Boss is able to push in. Ogre 2, he's got those rockets. Fear Itself has a sniper and sword. And Pistola and Victory are locking down Green Box. And guys, so we're going to stay on board with a pure gangster. And here we got APG going up against 2 players, doesn't back down as Maniac is there to help. That is going to be a double kill for BTH, basically. Ogre 2 has shots as well, and APG is going to run the flag with Maniac covering. And Ogre 2 took a very smart route there, Scott.
Yeah, by going into the needles instead of going on the plat, he's not going to get shot by the other members that Believe the Hype. Instead, he's going to have a lot of cover.
And Maniac was waiting for him in the cuts, but Ogre 2 tricked him by going out front of the base. We're going to stay on board with APG. His battle rifle is strong to start this game, D.
Yeah, and it's always strong. That's why he was plus 71 in Orlando. That's why he's been playing so well this event. APG is a very good Slayer.
And we got APG working with Maniac. You know, earlier in Orlando, it looked like APG was working with his former teammate from Dynasty, Destin, but now it looks like really the 3 of those can just run at any time, teaming up, tag teaming. Meanwhile, Demon D kind of is the roamer. He is the anchor of the team, Sky. He sits in the back, and he can basically just sit back and watch the other 3 push in, and then he makes the aggressive push at the last minute.
Yeah, it's almost as if he's baiting his teammates, but it's not that. He's just not as quick as a pure gangster to get to the other side.
And we're going to check out Demon D here. He's on needles, going up against I Got Your Pistol. We're going to stay on with him through the depth. Meanwhile, Maniac has the overshield, and he's going to be working with a pure gangster to lock down the long haul. And we got Demon D grabbing the sniper rifle. And guys, when we watched Believe the Hype versus Instinct on our midday broadcast, that they won this game type versus Instinct, and it was because of Demon D's sniping.
Yeah, it's normally his route taking. You don't see too many people go into Sword. I don't agree with it in CTF, but if he can just push up to the training, he can take out Final Boss individually.
And there we see him poking out his sword. He has no shield, but he's not backing down, waiting for someone to push training. No one does, and now he's playing aggressively as Maniac picks up the double kill with the rockets. Demon D is going to finish off the kill on Ogre 2, but Fear itself is going to shut him down with the sniper. Fear was the last one alive, and that was a huge kill. That is going to allow Final Boss to push off their spawns, where they probably would have been spawn trapped over on Needle side. And Fear itself continues to impress me. He just took down a Pure Gangster who was going for that sniper. Fear got greedy, going for the ammo. He's going to be taken down. Let's jump back on board with Believe the Hype, Demon D, and we are going to listen in with this BTH squad. Let's crank up the 840s.
Their sword.
Yeah, it's two as well.
I'll help you. That's first VR. I'll tell you if it comes out. First VR. I got nades in there.
One shot first. Nice shit.
I'll do the death cam.
Oh, what's that for?
Daniel's in there. Three there camo. Two camo, one coming through. They're green. Shot camo. One green. One coming green.
OS in 10 seconds. OS in 10 seconds. When you spawn, go for OS. When you spawn, go for OS. OS at 41. We have to get this. We have to get OS.
Our camo. Slow is right, second VR going green. Water our plat.
They got it like 39. Our training. Our plat.
Even like we came in up there.
Here, camo here.
Haircuts, I think.
That's right about Underbreak one out. I'm turret.
Tim, don't worry about it. He's got cuts. Tim, double back to the guy cuts. He's flag ready.
They're green. We can training APD. I'm running away.
I'm coming to green.
I'm coming through all the way. That's just one hand, their flag.
I'm coming along.
The wall.
They're green. I died. They're fucking green.
Forget it.
Guys there. Alright.
4 of them, 2 through camo.
Alright.
2 through camo right now, 1 going green.
One going green.
Green, 1 shot. 2 through green also. 8 PH, 1 shot.
One of them heals. Watch Muller.
Either Walsh.
He snipes up when you spawn. That there's. He's watching our spawn.
Our green.
Our green dead. No one's coming.
I'm turning Bradley.
I got shot somewhere else. I'm ready.
They're training. Big training.
They have a sniper.
I don't know. We got him. Let's have the rocket spawn. Back up. We got him. Oh.
Where is he?
He went to the.
I don't know.
Tom's fragment, then he'll be.
First VR behind you. He's coming behind you.
They need help, man, in there.
Nice. The second one in. Too good.
I'm training.
Neil Beard's good. One shot. Nice.
We can snipe from snipe pit. Walsh the sniper right now. Walsh the sniper. To the pit wall.
Go.
Rockets at 10 seconds. Rockets are at 52 in 10 seconds.
So watch that.
40. Oh, what's the?
Watch bridge. Everybody watch bridge.
I'm going to green. Going our green right now. Hold on.
On bridge. Our training behind you.
Rockets at 2 seconds.
Our training behind you. Too good.
Watch over there. Watch
Our
there.
training. Rockets are up. The rockets are up. Nice. Too good.
And Scott Ogre 2 just played that perfectly.
Yeah, you see how he didn't jump on the plat, he ran it back BR, and then he went into the Mauler, baited APG in there, hit him with the nade, cleaned him up. But great job by his teammates Pistola and Victory X to really walk him back with that flag.
Ogre 2 got 2 kills while running the flag, both of them on APG. Victory X created the opening with the double kill, and then Maniac was not able to track down Ogre 2 before Final Boss put in the first flag. We have about 8 minutes and 20 seconds left in regulation time. Final Boss the first on the scoreboard. And here we got complete control by Final Boss until that play. We saw Fear itself hit the overshield guy, take him out. Ogre 2 missing some snipe shots. This is not like the Ogre 2 we saw back in Halo 2 or even last season. He's really struggling with the sniper rifle so far.
Yeah, but you know, it really has to be his positioning. You don't want to be in sword side when your teammates are dead, and you don't want to be in sword side in CTF in the first place.
And now he's starting to warm up. He's hit 2 shots in a row, hitting APG, going for the no-scope on Demon D, but APG without shield is still running it down long haul. He just got his shield back, and he has plenty of cover fire. No one in position to stop him unless Fear itself can get a grenade, and he can't, so it's going to be tied up as Believe the Hype comes right back a minute later. And now we got BT8 starting to be chatted here on the left side of the main stage.
They're camo. Come at their camo.
And now the Final Boss fans come right back. And APG is going to be taken down. Let's show the fans what they want to see. Let's go back to final boss as I Got Your Pistola just ripped Maniac's face with the new sniper rifle. Well, not so new, but you see the new one pops there down low, and I Got Your Pistola is no scoping while Victory X is running the flag. We're going to stay on board with I Got Your Pistola because he is just too hot right now. Finally, Pistola showing what he can do. He's been quiet all tournament long, and now he's heating up.
31. OB in 10 seconds. Make sure someone...
Shadow and long haul.
And there's the spree from Pistola, and now he's moving in for the flag. He's got to look out because a Pure Gangster and Destin are coming through long haul. Doesn't matter. There's the cap. It's 2-1 FB in control.
Great execution there. Pistola had the courtyard on lock, and now his teammates were able to push the flag through empty.
Court is a difficult word, and here comes Maniac. I Got Your Pistola right behind him, doesn't chase the kill. He's getting shot though from needles, and he's somehow stuck. APG on the green box. This is the Pistola we know, Scott.
Yeah, it's incredible to watch him play like this finally.
They're playing. I gotta back up. He's gonna go
We got Fear itself, and I Got Your Pistola working down long haul. Fear's hit by the grenades, and here comes all of the grenades from BTH. They just spawned at BR number 1. And it looks like they're going to pick up 2 kills on FB members. Victory X is going to pick up a kill. Fear is going to pick up a kill as I Got Your Pistola is going to help him out.
And Bucket, as Final Boss tries to control the Rockets, it's because they're moving on right now. Rockets just popped.
And now, even though he was pretty far away from Demon D with that Mauler, it was a great play there to keep Demon D's shields down. He was going to have to be, he's going to be forced to back up. Demon D just out BRing. It looks like Ogre too, but we got the flag going out in the hands of Maniac here. Believe the Hype, despite losing the slaying battle at this point, they're still able to get their hands on the flag as Demon D picks up the fresh rockets.
Well, as Final Boss was so worried about and occupied with the rockets, I believe Maniac was able to sneak streets to cuts and just grab that flag, and Final Boss has to kill him.
And Victory X got the rockets there from Demon D. He picked up a kill, but he was taken down. Check out the score. It's 2-1 with 5 minutes left in regulation. Final Boss in control. We're watching as Demon D's trying to sneak down low, bottom of the sword bridge. He's got help from APG, and Maniac's moving towards training side as well. So Believe the Hype, they came out very strong. They had lots of teamwork, but in the last 6 minutes, guys, they've really just been flustered as we saw Pistola start to heat up, and they were getting picked apart.
Yeah, and it's really because they haven't really gotten a good setup with the power weapons yet. You see, Final Boss is on top of the rockets. Believe the Hype hasn't really gotten much.
Demon Deep being taken down over at Overshield. Destin and Maniac still pinned in their base. Final Boss doing what we saw Triggers Down do yesterday. Pistola has Sniper, Overshield, and he's setting up on the banana. And he's just barely missing APG there, hitting him once in the body. And APG comes right back out. Pistola was waiting, and now he's doing work. Demon D for the double. Yes, please. And Maniac is going to end it before he can get the triple. So that's going to be 3 down for each team as the Final Boss rush is going to be squashed.
I might try to push
Cuts,
on.
they're cuts, they're cuts. They're flag cuts. They're going to be going to BR. We're going to camel here, actually.
Uh-oh. Just keep
Fear
pushing,
itself trying to stick his teammate. Didn't work, but he's taken out by grenades. Maniac reloading at a bad time. He's going to be taken down. I don't even know who to switch to, guys. Let's go check out Ogre 2. He's always a safe bet.
Stay alive, stay alive. Stay on the street. He's going on a bridge. One's going on a bridge, I think.
And Scott, what I've been really impressed by this tournament so far is that Ogre 2 has really stepped up and taken on the objective role here for his team.
Yeah, and that's what I was telling you about and before this tournament even happened. If Ogre 2 sinks into this objective role, this team will get success. But if he tried to slay, it's not going to work out too well.
Ogre 2 is Pogo sticking in the corner, forced Maniac to back up despite having half shields. He is finally going to be taken down as Believe the Hype is securing their base right now as Victory X is taken down by Maniac. Let's jump back on board with Believe the Hype. And we have 3 minutes left in regulation time, so it's really do or die time here for BTH.
And you're going to see them push through Rocket right now, Bucket, because those are coming back in 6 seconds.
So the Rockets are about to pop. BTH making their way through long haul. You see FB winning the battle in green boxes. Fear picks up the double, going for the triple, and he stuck Maniac, but it didn't kill him. Meanwhile, Destin for BTH is running the flag, and he's getting shot by the Final Boss members coming off the spawn and cuts.
Destin, as long as he can make it into the empty hall, then they'd have a chance. But if not, they really got to disconnect from the
Well,
flag.
he wasn't able to do it, and APG is going to be taken down as well. Maniac and Demon D, however, staying alive, and Maniac is really impressing me this game, guys. He is continuously picking up kills when his teammates are down. we're watching Demon D. He was the last member alive, and he has the overshield here. Let's see how BTH plays this. This is a crucial power-up.
And notice how he didn't charge with that. He went back to his side so his teammates can regroup. You don't want to charge with the overshield because it's such an advantage.
And check out Final Boss. They were ready for him. Destin's going to pick up the double. Demon D is going to pick up a 3rd kill on Victory X. And Maniac is going to be cleared out as well. So even though Believe the Hype gets a big push, Final Boss comes back and shuts them down before they can make a move on the flag. And Demon D going to be taken down by grenades from Ogre 2. Victory X and Ogre 2 making a push for those rockets that are down in green box, and Destin's gonna win the BR battle. Let's jump on board with Maniac, the last member alive pushing for BTH. He's gonna have to wait for his teammates to come off the respawn and make a push as a team. They have 1:30 to make a flag cap.
Now don't be surprised if you see Final Boss just stay on their side of the map. They're gonna play this one safe. They have both power weapons. Fear itself's doing a great job holding the sniper. All they have to do is just stay put.
And Victory beats down Maniac. Great teamwork by Final Boss. Victory, just when it looked like he was going to get assassinated, heard the call out and turned around at the perfect time. And now it looks like FB going for the throat as they pull a flag. Ogre 2 is going to get shut down, but Fear itself is ripping faces. He just got a double kill with the sniper. He's going to be taken out. We're jumping on board with Victory X, who is locking down that green box. And there's the double kill. That may have secured the game, guys. They only need to hold BTH in their base for 50 more seconds. And Ogre 2 is slapping bodies you hear. Don't let them counter, don't let them counter. And Ogre 2 picks up another kill. Let's jump on board with I Got Your Pistola. He's sitting in the green box. He is just gonna watch that hallway because he knows his teammates will watch long haul. And Overshield just came up. So this is the last attempt for Believe the Hype. We're going on board with Maniac. Last chance for Believe the Hype, and it just got crapped on by a back smack from I Got Your Pistola. This game is over. All dead. Believe the Hype loses. Final Boss takes game 1. Taking a look at the stats, Fear itself was heating things up with the sniper rifle that game. +9 for him. Pistola, 26 kills, +6. Not a great game for Believe the Hype. Most of them going negative. And Scott, what happened?
Final Boss just played that one perfectly, Chris. You saw how they kept control of the power-ups, and they didn't overextend at the end when they had the lead.
All right, so that was game number 1, guys. We're going into Team Slayer, game number 2 next. We've seen it all tournament long. One team takes game number 1. Can the other team take game number 2? We'll see if Believe the Hype can bounce back right now. It's Team Slayer on Construct. So let's take a look at the map. Here it is, guys. TS on Construct. You know how it works. It's going to be the first team to 50 kills. We're going to have the rockets up top, the sniper down low, and unlike King of the Hill on Construct, there's a camo bottom middle. And Scott, how important is the new camouflage in this game type?
Oh, well, it's great for breaking up setups, but if you have control, you want to get that camo so they can't break your setup.
All right, well, we're going to start this game off with a guy who got the huge back smack on the overshielded Maniac to end game number 1. It's I Got Your Pistola, and he opens up the game with a big kill on APG. And Scott, we really saw Pistola playing like himself last game for the first time this tournament.
Yeah, it was surprising that it took him this long to break into the funk, but I mean, it's only a matter of time. He's an incredible player. Now look what he did there. I just want to point this out. Instead of going to open ramp, he went to close side because he knew that's where they're going to be airing up at.
He steals those rockets from Maniac. It's a 6-3 lead for FB to start this game. Fear itself is going to lead the charge top. Gold, you see, here comes Ogre 2 to back him up as well. So 3 guys from Final Boss up top. Victory X was the last guy down low, and he's making his way up Sword. Great start here for FB. And Pistola played that perfectly, baiting Maniac, forcing him to jump out, and he hits the wall behind him. And Pistola saw a guy back Sword, but it looks like BTH just dipped out there. And now Pistola pushing into open, and a great job by APG to shut him down, but Fear itself is going to have the rockets now for Final Boss. Final Boss complete top control here, and they have a 9 kill, make that a 10 kill lead.
it'll be interesting to see if VTH will slow down their aggressive play style even when they don't have control of the top.
And Fear itself has Demon D, or Destin rather, directly behind him. Pistola's gonna come in to back him up, but Destin's gonna finish off the kill. Let's see if he can push in before Pistola gets the rockets. And he cannot. Pistola's gonna get the double, but let's stay on board with Fear as he's working perfectly on the flank, helping out Pistola get a triple. 20-6, I gotta say, I'm blown away by Final Boss's start.
Yeah, and now watch how Fear itself's going to play. He's going to get in sword, but he may possibly drop down and burn that camo just so he knows that they can't sneak up on him.
Now, Scott, you talk about the camo. That's coming up in 5 seconds. There's also a sniper coming up in 30 seconds.
Here's that camo that came up right now. A Pure Gangster is set up for it, and he is going to make the move. He just picked it up. Let's go to APG. This is going to be the first real game-changing opportunity for Believe the Hype. Using the camo, you have 60 seconds of invisibility. He's going to have to play this super sneaky, but all 4 members of Final Boss are standing still, Scott, and they're doing that so they can see him better.
Yeah, and that's what you want to do on the view signs. By standing still, you can see a kind of predator-type thing moving towards you.
So a Pure Gangster needs to make a big move, and he's going to get shut down by Ogre 2. Great camo eyes. He's had it since Halo 1. Let's go to Tom. God, I hated playing against Tom back in the old days, and it looks like he's still got it. Going for the sticky there in open purple. And I love this charge. He jumps to rocket with the scope the entire way through, walks right past APG, who missed him, and he almost picks up the perfect 4-shot. His teammates will clean up that kill, but 26-10, Final Boss controlling the pace of the game. And the score is showing it. Check it out, 28-11. They are just running away with this one.
And it's the power weapon, Scott. The Fear itself just picked another one up. He got the new rockets.
And they're doing a great job at trapping them in the lobby when they try to get up top. You saw how Fear itself and Victory just killed 3 guys in the lobby.
And we have Pistola with the rockets. He has no shields, but he's staying alive, and he makes APG pay for shooting at him. Let's go to Pistola. Boom goes the dynamite. Destin's taken down. Victor X is going to get slaughtered back gold, but check out the barrel slaughter on Demon D. Final Boss with double the score here of Believe the Hype. They've been controlling the game since the beginning, and they're not looking back now. Pistola already with 14 kills. This is what we've been missing out of this kid.
Yeah, and did you notice right there how they trapped him in lobby? There was 2 guys in sword. Victory Ents went into lobby. Ogre 2 rather went under R1 and jumped into glass, sandwiching him right there.
Perfect sandwich by Final Boss. The teamwork is on. Fear itself, you're seeing, picks up the second camo of the game. So Believe the Hype, they haven't touched a sniper. They haven't touched a rocket. They had 1 camo, but Ogre 2 shut that down immediately. 40-21. Final Boss going for the steak dinner. And I was worried for Final Boss. I thought after losing to Instinct, you know, it might get in their heads. They might lose their morale, but it doesn't look like it has had any effect on them in this match. They are going for a tournament victory. They want the rematch versus Instinct.
And did you notice right there how he did not shoot? Even though his teammate was taking shots, he waited for them to turn from him and threw a couple nades and then cleaned them up that way.
Perfect play with the camo, 45-23. This is the most brutal thrashing we have ever seen on this game type on the main stage. Their spawn in basement. Fear is going to call it out. Just 3 kills away now, our Final Boss from taking game number 2. And Fear's got 2 players in front of him. He went for the no-scopes, but he's going to be taken out. Let's go to Pistola, who has 15 kills. And Final Boss gets the basement spawn, but they're going to warp right up. That's number 16, and there's number 17. Pistola wins the game. And there we go. You heard Pistola say it. He is heating up, 17-7, dropping +10. All 4 members of Final Boss going positive as they thrash Believe the Hype in game number 2.
Yeah, once Ogre 2 sniped APG with the camo, it was really all downhill from there.
All right, so there you see the series score. Final Boss 2, Believe the Hype 0. We'll be back with game 3 in a minute.